Hello everyone and welcome back to another AFK journey video. In this video we're going to be going over the top teams free to play and pay to win for the Crazed Shellbrute today. We're going to lead it off with the free to play team options. I'm going to show you guys the team formations and then we're going to take a look at Raguto's replay because he did the runs on a free to play account. Okay, so the teams that you're going to want to use is if you don't have Reinier, the most free-to-play version is going to be this one. Main Fresto in front of Sonya, Illusion in front of Mikola, Odie off in the corner, and Kruger on the other side. With the Harmonic spell, it did better for him for hard mode, so we're going to watch the hard mode replay. But this team can also clear it for you on common 2 difficulty, and we'll do a run of that. But the other team options for free to play, however, these actually didn't even do better for Raguto. For Raguto, his best team was the one without Reinier, but this is a Reinier team option. Reinier in front of Odie, Illusion in front of Reinier, and the main Fresto in front of Sonya. Sonya is going to be buffing up Mikola and Odie, but for him, he did a run of it. It did almost the same score as the other team with Harmonic spell, so Harmonic spell was the best for free to play resonating levels. And then we have this one, which is also pretty free to play friendly, using Sinbad. Raguto couldn't get a good test of this because he didn't have Sinbad built on his account, but if you have Sinbad, you can run him here. It should be a little bit better than the Odie team. You can try with Star Shard or you can try with Harmonic and see which one does better for you. You can test basically both of them. Okay, so those are basically the free-to-play friendly teams. Now what we're going to do is we'll just use one of them to clear it on common 2 difficulty, and then we will watch Raguto's replay on hard difficulty. So this team is already a team which we knew about last week, and it can work with Fresto as without being ascended. Like even for example, if you're working on your Fresto, he's not fully built up yet, he will work here because his main job is only to be gulped by the boss and allow the rest of your team to get off their damage. But this is a really good team option because it's using heroes which are pretty free to play friendly: Odie, Kruger, Mikola, Sonya, and it does well. If you don't have Sonya built, honestly, I don't know what would work. We can do a bit of team testing at the end. I think you might want to replace Sonya for Shakira. That's something I would try. But yeah, okay, let's go ahead and take a look at the replay from Raguto. So his overall top scoring team, yeah, with the Star Shard, he was getting a lower score compared to Harmonic, and that's how we found out that Harmonic probably is better. This is hard mode. He got over 27% of the boss's health, and he has free-to-play resonating levels, so this is something that you guys should be able to do as well. Yeah, I think if Shakira ended up in the same position as Sonya here, this would be a really good team option because then basically Shakira could be buffing up all of your melee heroes in the front. But definitely it would be even better if you were running it with Sinbad, because Shakir, the problem with it is he would not be buffing up Odie in the back, right? But if you have Sinbad in the front, Shakir's buffs can reach the Sinbad and basically melee heroes. But again, like if you're going to want to run Shakir here, he should be plus 10 exclusive equipment, even if you're going to try to use him as a replacement for Sonya. Okay. Yeah, I think just in general, other good heroes you could try. If you don't have specific heroes, you could try Thorin. He slots into pretty much any team, and then you could try also Coco or a hero like that. Okay, so there was Raguto's replay, over 27% health. Now we're gonna go ahead and continue on over here. Let's go ahead and show you guys. So if you have pay to win resonating level, and you have the overcharge spell unlocked, I'm going to show you the overall best team if you don't have the twins. So this is the most budget team, but it does have the overcharge spell. You can try it with Harmonic or Star Shard as well, but it's going to be the Reinier team because at higher resonating levels, this team just works out really well. You're going to want to increase the levels of your Odie and Sonya. Those are the 2 key damage you'll see, and ideally Mikola as well, but it's not that big of an issue. For the charms, Odie charms are top priority if you're running him on one of these teams, and then Sonya charms after that. If you're running Sonya, these are the 2 key heroes you want, and Reinier charms. Reinier charms are also pretty important to increase Odie's damage. Like actually, I think the priority would be Odie, and then Reinier, and then Sonya finally number 3. If you're using a Sinbad team, Sinbad charms are going to be a big priority. Yeah, but this team is pretty crazy. At higher levels, it can do really well. And it's one of the top performing teams without the twins. So that's the amazing thing for this boss. You can put together a kind of free-to-play friendly heroes. Like, look at this. This is crazy. Honestly, the top score today is around 64-65% of the boss's health. This is a team without the twins, without Sinbad, getting 60%, which is insane. Like, that's already putting me top 3 in my... The server on that this account is on is incredibly competitive. So top 3 is not just like top 3 on my other account. Like, it is actually really difficult to get top 3 here. Okay, so that is your best option if you have overcharge spell and if you have pay to win levels. If you have free to play levels like Raguto, then this one just kind of with harmonic spell tied the other option without even having Reinier. So basically then you don't need to run Reinier. Okay, now what we're going to do is now we're going to show you guys the overall top team. So there are a couple overall top teams right now. And this is going to be one of them from Laundromat. This is doing the best for a lot of people. Main Fresto in front of Sonya, Illusion in front of Sinbad. The twins are going to be linked, and you're going to have Elijah in the front, Lila in the back, and Mikola off to the side. With the overcharge spells, this is the most pay-to-win team, of course. But I guess it isn't as pay-to-win as other bosses up until now. It is only using the twins and Fresto. And Fresto, most people, even free-to-play players, would be building up right now as well. However, as you guys saw that Reinier team, that got a really good score. So, like, if you don't have the twins completely maxed out, I don't think you should even try to run a twins team today. It would be better just for you to run that Reinier team. Or you can try that Sinbad team that we showed you at the beginning with the Star Shard spell. That one also is doing well, and we'll do a run of that as well to show you. Okay, so the survival issues, usually like 20 seconds left on the boss, most of your heroes are gonna die. And it is because of the boss's big burst attack. But let's see what happens here. 30 seconds left. Like, the damage is ramping up really quickly. But the thing is, yeah, you get burst, and then only Sinbad is alive. And then he goes down. So that's a crazy thing. This one even did worse than the Reinier team, but I guess with enough runs and good RNG, you're going to be able to beat it. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to rerun this. Like, I'll skip it a few times. If it isn't working, then I'm just going to move on to another team, because there are other positionings of this twin team, the same exact heroes, but in other positions, which have worked well for other people. So it's just something to try. Okay, we'll skip it 2 more times after this. Okay, there we go. Okay, that's what I'm talking about. That is more along the lines of what I was hoping to see. So that shows you that this team, it has RNG to it. Let's take a look at this replay, because I think this was pretty much as good of a run as I'll be able to get on this account. Let's take a look at what happened and how it went out going well. Okay, so the beginning is going to be exactly the same for all of these teams. It will just come down to surviving the burst towards the end. Or maybe just bursting the boss so hard that even if you die at that point, you've still dealt all of your damage. Again, Fresto doesn't contribute much damage, especially pre-endless, so you can run him with lower Ascension. Even like Legendary Plus would probably be enough. He just needs to be tanky enough to survive up until this point. Okay, but yeah, the twins are not looking super dominant for this specific Crazed Shellbrute boss. Okay, twins. Okay, there we go. So Sonya and Sinbad survived. That was the big difference. And then Sinbad continues to survive and continue getting off his damage barely with almost no health left. Yeah, this was a really good RNG run. This is what you're looking to hit. But if for whatever reason that team comp is not working for you, then I'm going to show you some alternate formations that you can try. We'll do one run of them. So the other alternate formation which is doing better for people is this one. Crow came up with this team. And it is basically the same, except all of the heroes are shifted up. It's just like this. All of the heroes are just shifted up one tile. And this was actually the first team to come out by Crow, and then Laundromat shifted them back. And then it got better score for him, and then other people tried it, and it ended up being better. We can just skip it because you guys know how this team is going to go. Oh, are you kidding? Wait, what? Okay, 67.1. I have not seen anyone get anywhere near to that score. We're going to have to take a look at that replay. So I guess this, maybe this is, I don't know. There's so much RNG involved, but it's just everyone literally shifted up one tile other than Mikola. She cannot go any further up, right? So, yeah, and main Fresto in front of Sonya, Illusion in front of Sinbad, the Elijah up front, and the Lila in the back. That is a team formation. Okay, let's see what happens. What happens here to make this such a crazy score? I seriously have not seen people hitting 67%. I was not expecting that to happen from this account. I guess it was good that the twins died so early here or something. That's so weird. Like, you would think after watching this run that no way this is going to get the record, but the twins died. early on, and then they survive that following burst. Even Mikola survives it. Wow. What type of crazy RNG is this, that you actually want the twins to die early for some reason? Or maybe it wouldn't have made a difference. I don't know. Either way, this was the perfect RNG run. You guys can try both of these formations if you have these heroes, and of course it is the most pay-to-win team out there right now. Okay, apart from this, I'm going to show you guys a Sinbad team with the Star Shard spell. You're going to have Main Fester in front of Sonya, Illusion in front of Mikola, Sinbad, and Mikola. Like, this is a pretty free-to-play friendly team, but it will, yeah, it can work well. Like, if you're at a lower resonating level and this is not working, try Harmonic Spell. Like we said with the testing with Raguto, we found that Harmonic Spell is doing better for him than Star Shard for that team. Maybe it would be better here as well. So you can try both of them and see which one does better for you. But this is a really good team. This should, if with equal investment, this should do better than the OD team that we saw even on Raguto's account, but he didn't have Sinbad, so we couldn't do a fair test. Sinbad dies pretty early in this comp. That shouldn't have happened. I feel like that was bad luck or something. But let's see what we can get. Like, I mean, it's looking like a pretty good score still, despite the fact that Sinbad died early on. Yeah, maybe Harmonic Spell will be better, because maybe that will give you more survivability with the Sinbad. So we'll go ahead and do one other run of this. I want to do it with Harmonic, and then, like, as a free-to-play alternative. And then what I want to do is, finally, we're going to try Shakir instead of Sonya, and see if it can work. But the thing is, here, Sonya runs off to the left side. We don't like that, because we would want Shakir to be in the middle. Okay, it did better with Harmonic Spell. So Harmonic Spell is looking like the better artifact, honestly, over Star Shard Spell. I would probably run it. And for the Reinier position swap team, for free-to-play resonating levels, run the Harmonic Spell. Otherwise, for like spenders, then you can run the Overcharge Spell. Like we have here, this Reinier team with the Overcharge Spell is like maybe a bit better than Harmonic for, yeah, I got 60% on this account. So anyway, guys, hopefully this was helpful. Hopefully using these teams, you can get a top score for the Crazed Shellbrute for today. And that is going to be it for this video. Thank you guys for watching. I'll hope to see you in the next video. If you want to join my AFK Journey Discord server, there's a link to that in the description of this video. But I look forward to seeing you guys in the next video. And until then, everyone, peace out for now, and thank you for watching.